Hey y'all, Jackson Buboltz at Elevated Insurance. Thanks for tuning in for another episode of Intentional Success. The whole idea here is, you know, you don't want to feel like you don't know what you're doing. But sometimes we don't know what we're doing. So although I work with people who've owned cars for much longer than I've been alive, I also work with a lot of younger people who are buying their first car or getting married and having a second car to take care of. There's just a couple things that don't come up very often. And my job here, whether it's insurance or owning a vehicle, I want to help people feel really comfortable with what's in front of them, what's expected, and help everyone have a really good experience. So when it comes to changing your oil, there's really three things I thought were most important and might be question marks for people. The first is the cadence, how often to do it. We've heard for years, 3 months or 3,000 miles. Well, that's not necessarily the case anymore. Both car and oil technology have improved. So really what we're finding now is it could be up to every 6 months. Maybe we're even looking at that 5 to 10,000 mile range. I'm always going to say check your vehicle recommendations on your owner manual, but it doesn't have to be every 3 months, even if that little sticker up top says so. The next one we're going to talk about is viscosity and thermal breakdown. So I don't know if you remember those commercials. I remember them. But what I've found is living in Wisconsin, we have some colder weather. Really the recommendations for vehicles that are in this climate are going to be that 5W30 or that 10W30 mix of oil. So just keep an eye out for that. Those are some of the most common things you'll find at shelves at local hardware stores. The third, and this is always a tricky thing, after they change your oil, they're like, hey, do you want us to change your oil filter? And you're probably, I don't know. What do you think? Do you think I should do that? What do you think? So an intention for the insurers that work with Elevated Insurance is just to have more background on stuff like that so you can feel confident when you're making decisions. The answer is your oil filter should definitely be changed. The miles that we're looking at are about 7,000 miles. So maybe it's every oil change if you're really stretching your oil changes. If you're still in that 3,000 or so cadence, once every other, you're going to want to change it. It's going to help with the fuel efficiency. It's going to help your car run better, and it's going to reduce issues that might happen down the road from not properly taking care of your vehicle. So as always, guys, please insure differently. We sell education, be it maintaining your vehicle or making sure your insurance is the right setup. At Elevated Insurance, we want to make sure you're confident about what you have and what you're planning on having the year moving forward. Here's my information. Call, text, email if you have any other questions, either on your coverage on this video, or if there's a topic you'd like to have covered that we haven't yet, please shoot me a text, let me know. We are here to serve, and I'd be more than excited to field recommendations on the next video. Again, my name is Jackson Buboltz. I own Elevated Insurance. Insure differently. Cheers.